Why is it that some men attract women like magnets, while others can't get a second glance? What's the secret behind that pull, that charm, that charisma? Is there a cheat sheet that you can use to turn you into that man? Well, the answer is yes. There are proven tricks that can instantly make you more appealing to women. It's all about playing the right cards, making the right moves, and ticking the right boxes. So right now, you guys are about to get access to some super secret information. When I say super secret, I'm going to be overviewing and telling you the 3 main attraction triggers that make a woman want to sleep with a man. Give me your full attention, because what I'm about to share with you, each and every word is important. Choose these guidelines with good intentions and be a real man. Let's dive into the very first reason. The first way that you can tell if a woman wants to sleep with a guy, the very first thing that the majority of them are going to display is a need for validation. So here's what you have to understand. Women will oftentimes only sleep with you or desire to sleep with you if doing so elevates her status in any way, shape, or form, where it now feels like a win for her. But look at social media and the internet right now. What are guys addicted to? Guys are typically addicted to really bad, slasher, dirty, vulgar websites. What are women typically really into? Social media, taking pictures of themselves, getting attention, getting likes, getting validation. So the girl that you like already knows that you probably want to sleep with her. If it doesn't feel like validation, if it doesn't feel like a win for her or something that validates her, it's typically not what will happen. And that's the only way you're going to get what you want. So she gets what she wants. No female wants to feel like she was won over too readily or like you're a low-value, random junkie. Many men overlook this portion while talking with girls because they don't realize that when women sleep with you, it's often because they want to be validated. Just like girls need attention, it will be the main driver. I'll add a point for you. I'll tell you about my friend Jack. He was seeing a girl in his early 20s. He didn't want to see her anymore because he felt as though he didn't vibe or connect with this girl. He told her it wasn't a good fit. The last time they saw each other, he thought that they should not keep seeing each other. So after Jack vocally said to her, "I don't want you," he pushed away the interaction, so to speak, which literally turned a switch in her head, and she started begging Jack to sleep with her right then. She tried to suddenly undress and take off her clothes, almost crying. But now the question arises, why did she do that? Well, it's because once that validation or acceptance is gone or that attention is starting to fade, without validation, they want you more. You must remember this before going in. Women desire an excuse to sleep with men. Many things could cause it. It may be competition anxiety, your status, work, fitness, looks, or anything appealing. It doesn't matter if you're famous, you have to position your value every time in an interaction or date as a win for her. 9 times out of 10, it won't work if it doesn't benefit her. That's the main appeal trigger and driving power. Point number 2, competition anxiety. This one is important, so listen closely, because I'll explain this better than anybody else on the internet. A woman's worst competition anxiety dread is falling in love with someone else. So you're going to notice with women, it's oftentimes not even like the intimacy that they're worried about that you would have with another girl, or even you guys sleeping together. This is normally the worry of that man falling in love with that woman. Now let me illustrate. I'm not a biology geek or nerd, but what I can tell you is that the risk of pregnancy for women is that if pregnancy occurs, she'll have to carry that man's child for 9 months. On an evolutionary biological level, she doesn't want to be without resources, help, care, provisioning, or raising that child. If you're a man of value, status, and the type of guy she'd feel validated by sleeping with, she doesn't want you to fall in love with another woman. Women will be more likely to sleep with you soon if they notice other women interested in you because they want to lock you down and emotionally invest in you. Her goal is to make you like her on a human level, not simply sexually or chemistry-wise. If you can leverage competitive fear, you may have more options in the long run. By watching these videos, it's clear you're someone who's eager to improve, and that's worthy of admiration. You've already demonstrated the willpower and the desire for self-improvement. What you need now is a clear path. So by subscribing to our channel, you'll get a clear path to success in any area of your life. So stick with us and improve your life. Our channel will provide the best and most effective ways and knowledge on how to attract women effectively, no matter the circumstances. It delves into the art of seduction, understanding female nature, and dating as a comprehensive whole. This is just the groundwork for you to become a player in the dating realm. You don't lack motivation, you just lack the knowledge and trust in the path that you're taking. Thank you. Now let's continue our topic. Point number 3, a woman wants kids, which drives her to sleep with a man. Yeah, shocking, right? But sleeping with a man can cause pregnancy. Pause, take a moment, and think about this. Women's biological clocks consistently care. I notice this. You will find that women really begin to seek, making sure a guy has his I's dotted and T's crossed on the back end. Meaning, how is your life set up? How are your job prospects and career? Women who want to invest in you value those traits equally. Better to have both sides. You can keep less hungry women. These are the biggest cues that I recommend that you look into. So you may always ask, am I doing the things a man should do? What if we didn't have contemporary survival, shelter, and technology? What is my modern day care? What would be my basic male survival instincts? These may include is there food, shelter, hunting, nourishment, and other bare features for a man? Building led to survival. Now, point number 4, constantly be building. Whether you're building your business, your body in the gym, or constructing your fighting skills in a boxing or an MMA gym, whatever it is, the key is that you have to be building yourself. A man who's always constructing something is more attractive to women in the long run. The key is that you have to be building, and when you understand not only those 4 attraction triggers, but you also understand the power in building and what that does on an evolutionary level, you are going to far surpass everybody else who is not taking this kind of stuff seriously. As always, hold yourself up to high standards and those around you, but don't forget these rules in your dating life. Just remember this: every man writes his own fate, his own destiny, and his own story, and I applaud whatever path you go down as long as it's one that builds you up. I always encourage you to learn things that you need to learn before it's too late. I want you to write in the comments section that I'm a powerful person, and I learn and increase my knowledge daily. There's a very powerful video coming soon, so if you don't want to miss the video, then you can subscribe to this channel. Look at the screen.